Alright, hello YouTube. Um, so we're talking about Still Beast today. I'm gonna say I'm new. I never got into Still Beast. I just installed it. Okay, so I have my little icon that would appear on the desktop. I go ahead and move it there. Say we just got done with the installation. There's the icon. Okay, there's the map download manager icon. Okay. Um, my directory for my maps, I redirected them to right here. And I should change the name of it, but this is where all my maps are. Okay. So, I'm going to talk about the getting into Still Beast, like with a new guy. I have never played it, I have no idea about it. Okay. Um, First of all, their website, um, www.stillbeast.com. Okay, we go here. All right. Um, Up here they got the wiki. Okay, and they got several other links. Support. Let's see. So you have through here. You have your forms, and then you can go through and determine what you need to do as a new player. Okay, so they got the wiki here, which is quite useful. And introduction. So it has introduction, use of the simulation. The starter pack by Gibson, very good. So you just go here to the starter pack, and it has some YouTube videos put out by Ritz, which is he's real good. So let's suggest watching those. Okay. Um, all right. Tell us about like the VUs and stuff like that. So how you join in, but you don't want to go there yet because it's overwhelming to even start with. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna go here to the wiki. Okay, you get scenario designs. We don't want nothing with multiplayer yet. Tactics, techniques, procedures, technical database, vehicle information, ammunition information, armor information, miscellaneous. These are all real good to go over. Okay, so we'll go to technical database. It has tanks, personal carriers. So we'll just go to all vehicles for now. Okay, so whatever vehicle you want to read about, um, it have it here. It still be whatever still be has. So we'll go to the M1A1 right here, and here you go. It's got the contents here. It's got all the if you want to know about the day site, it's got the day site TIS. It's got the gunner's primary site, stuff like that that you can learn about the tank that you want to start out with. Okay. Um, so we'll just go, okay, I want to see about the GPS. Here it is. Just click on it, gunner's primary site. It tells you what key to press. Okay. And it just explains it, what it does, and it even has pictures over here. Okay. So the wiki is a real good reference to use. I would save it as a favorite, so that way you can always reference back to it. Um, for new players. So that's what I would do. I would read over the wiki and see, okay, the F2 does this, stuff like that. We also have, let me see if I can find it. Um, Sorry, I don't use it much anymore as I used to. Give me one second. Is it documentation? I think it is. So documentation, and yeah, the StillBeast Pro manual. Okay, PDF for print. So we want to go, and then you have your keyboard charts, English, and this should bring up the keyboard chart for print. Okay, so there it is. Forgive me, I haven't used this forever. Rotate clockwise, and there we go. So here's your keyboard cheat. It's not cheat, but a little sheet that you can reference to when you're playing Stillbase. So Let's see here. We want to save it. No, I don't want to go to the cloud. Um, let's go to File, Save As, and we'll go to choose a different folder, and I'll save in my documents. Okay, we'll see. Keyboard English chart. There you go. Okay. So here's your chart that you can use as a reference. All right. And then it's got some other good manual like armor basics and stuff like that. Choosing ammunition, um, overpressurization. So it's got some good stuff. Subbies maps. Really good stuff to read over. Okay. Um, okay. So we're gonna get into the game now. So I'm gonna launch SteelBeast for the first time. I've already got my license and stuff like that. So go into it. It starts out here. Okay. Now, once we get to the main menu screen, the hamsters start to pick up speed. Hopefully, I don't have something else running. No, I don't think so. There we go. So we're at the main menu now. Okay. So the first thing I would do is go down to records, and then this will come up. You have a lieutenant default. Okay. So I want to delete this guy. He's worthless. Okay. So I want to create another my own user. Okay. So what I would do is I'll just type a name in here. So Major Assassin. And you hit enter. And now you have a new user to use. Okay? Tells you when you created him. Alright. So now I got a new user that I can use and focus on and stuff like that. Okay? Alright, so we're here at the main menu. I have no idea. You know, I can go to tutorials and say I want to learn about the M1A1. And you can go all through the tutorials and learn. Okay? But say you going through these tutorials, you're reading about the stuff and you're learning and stuff like that. Okay. Um, Now you want to map your keys and you want to experiment with the vehicle yourself. Okay. So you go to the mission editor here. Wait for it to load up. As it takes forever in the day. Interesting. About time to upgrade my computer. I'll probably do it either this year or next. Get me a better one. This one's like 5 years old, so ridiculous, I guess. Always time to upgrade. Took care of this one though. I haven't had it crash yet. Maybe a few Windows reinstalled, but alright, so I'm here, okay? I have no idea what to do, never did this, so just go up here to new and you're gonna pick your map, and I suggest just pick the flat gunnery map, I think it is, plain. Okay. Once it comes through here. Okay, let's see here. So we're gonna go down and we're gonna pick the flat map right here. So it's gonna create the textures and it's just right here. So we're gonna hit OK because there's really nothing to select from. So you hit OK. Alright, so we got our flat map. Okay, so we want to use same colors. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So there's nothing there. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to right click here and you'll have a menu come up. Okay, it's a new unit, tank. Say I want to see the M1A2 set first. I want to mess with that one to get my buttons mapped and stuff like that. You select CO. Okay, give you one tank and you hit OK. Now you have your one tank to deal with. Okay. Now you want to go over here and you want to go to save as and you want to, let's see, I'm just going to put night test, which found out the night can't modify some of the files for night, so yeah, override, yeah, sure. Okay, so I hit test here. Okay. I probably should have went in some of the menus first, but that's okay. We'll do it when we exit out here. Now I'm going to put my joystick to the side because I'm going to say I don't have one or haven't mapped the keys yet. You know, I'm just trying to use keyboard and mouse. Forgive me, I haven't used it forever, so I might be a little rusty myself with just a keyboard and a mouse. I always use joystick, which I had the X52. So, but I'm putting it to the side and I'm just going to try mouse and see what happens. And keep in mind, we did our tutorials, so we have an idea of how some of the systems work. So now we're just trying to see how our keys work. So what we can do is we're in window mode. So we go over here and then we can adjust it. It takes a second. And then we can open our little cheat sheet here. So let's and rotate. And I want it smaller here. Oops. Alright, so we hit close. There we go. We got a little cheat sheet going on here. I'll move it a little. Okay, so we're just going to hit start. Alright. So we got our tank here. So I have an idea of what the F keys do. So I'm going to hit F7. Takes me to the commander's position. I'm going to click once. I can look around. Okay. So it says I have altered views here. Altered view 1 is F1, which is here. Altered view 2 is F2, which is in my GPSC site extension. Hang on, my wife's fighting me. Alright, sorry about that. My little daughter's sick right now. And they're at the pediatrician's office. But anyways, F1. I mean, she's getting medicine and stuff, so I got a little stomach bug. She's getting better though. It's good to hear. But anyways, come back to Still Beast. My personal life, you know. But anyways, here we go. So F1 is this view right here. F2 goes to the gunner's primary or commander's primary side extension. Okay. F3 is your CITV. Okay. F4 is your periscope. Okay. F5 should take me to the map. It does. F6 is the gunner station. F7 the commander. And F8 is back out for way. Okay. F9 is driver. Alright. F10 shouldn't do anything. I think it's next unit if you had other units. F11 is squad, and F12 is to speed up your time in single player. Okay? So we're going to go to the gunner seat. We're going to go F2 inside. We're going to try to control the sight. Here we go. So we can. Alright, so we're going to look here. We're going to go right here to first and last return. So let's click it. It's working, as you see. Alright. Manual entry range. Okay, so we can enter the range manually here. Or it's a set trigger, so if you had a trigger up here, see how it says Chef 1, you can use that for your triggers. Okay, let's just build a mission. Alright, you got unit spacing, excuse me, if you had a platoon. Okay, battle sight. So let's see if we can battle sight here. Let's see, lays. What's it? This not that one. Let's see where the lays button is. Oh, okay, control. So let's see. Lays here. Got a lays. We're going to the commander station. We'll hit a backspace here. And it battle sight. So it's working. Okay. A lot of these tab is to pop smoke. And then when you hit shift is engine smoke. So anything with the blue shift will turn on engine smoke, which is not on the M1A2. Okay, it just depends on what kind of fuel you burn. But okay, it's fine. So Q is to go up. Alright. W is to go forward. E is engagement position, which you set on the map now as defend. Okay. Your battle position basically. Alright. R is your gas reticle, so we're in here. As you see, it switches between ammunition, and it's actually on the real one. Let's see here if I can. I may not be able to see it. Nope. But there's switches back here that you'll be able to switch. Okay. T is on the target. Okay. Y is UGV. Unmanned ground vehicle out. Unmanned ground vehicle holding the shift is in. If you had a PC with infantry, you hit U. Okay. I is to show target. O is for the TC designate on the SEP. So we're gonna go here. We'll go here. Oh, we gotta put it in. We'll put it in manual. Okay. We'll go here. Let's grab the bomb. P. Does it? Yep. P. And then we hit O. And there's the designate. Okay? So P and O. P and O. Awesome. Okay. We'll go to F1. That's weird how it didn't adjust. That's interesting. Okay. So we got our P, fire control, stay. It tells all what it is right here. Alright. So if you're on the Leopards, if you hit P, be your dynamic lead. Okay. So S is the stop, A is the left, pivot left, D is pivot right, so we'll go forward. Okay, that's working. Okay, let's see, fire at will. Okay. Anyways, that's how you tell your, you see how it said fire at will? So it's telling the AI gunner to fire. G is for grenades. I don't have those. Hold fire is H. As you see, hold fire. Okay, fire at will. J is center joystick. Okay, which is Alt. J will center your joystick. Alright, Shift J will invert. Actually, let's see, let me get my joystick here and I'll actually do it. So right now, in the right position. Okay, so right now that's pulling the joystick back, pushing it forward. Alt J. Sorry, maybe Shift J. Excuse me. Yep, Shift J. So now when I pull back, the stick goes down, or the sight goes down. The gun is. You're depressing, and when I push forward, you're elevating, which I don't want. Okay, so when this happens, you just hit Shift J, and then it goes to normal. Okay. Awesome. Alright. So enter is chat, then multiplayer. Okay. Z is to go down. So we're in the commander station. Let's go up with Q. Z is to go down. Okay. Let's reverse. C, if you had a route, you can continue route. Okay, V, if you had a T-72, it would load the main gun after you fired. Alright, B is the button up. Okay, Q is to come out of the button. You just pop yourself out, or I think B again to do it. Let's see here. Yep. B, I just put it nowhere protected. Okay. N is for mag. Magnification. There it goes. See? Okay, that's N. M is for main gun. Coax. Main gun. On the commander station. That's interesting. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Alright, fire control modes, normal. Is your comma key, period is emergency. And question mark is manual mode. Okay. So up here, normal, emergency, manual. Okay. Alright. So pretty much, and there's your ammo right here. You have an insert is ammo 1, which is normally Sabo. Delete key is ammo 2, which is normally heat. Let's see if we select yep, heat. Home key is ammo 3, which is canister or different another round, you know, depending on what tank it is. And end is your impact. Okay. So and then when you use your impact, you can select air or ground with the page up. Key. So diffuse of the round. Alright. So here it's got some Piri, okay, for the Leopard 2. So this is between the KH and KW moves and stuff like that, okay. Over here on your keypad, you have, let's see, on and off. So this is your TIS system right here. So let's see here. We're the gunner seat. So we go, there we go. And go white hot, black hot. Alright. Okay. We hit F8. And we got this little, this is just for fun. So we do this smart cam on. And it can show where your turret's pointing and stuff like that. Okay, when you're driving around. So it shows what your turret's looking at. Okay. Now, detail cam. So we're just going to drive, turn the detail cam on. And it just kind of floats around you. It's pretty good for YouTube videos and stuff like that. Advertising. Inspection of the tank. Okay. So we stop. Let's see, this one down off. Alright. Show your mouse vector here. So let's go in here. See it? There it is right there. Okay. Hide mouse vector. You can go to your controls from here if you need to make adjustments. Alright. Your graphics settings. So you come F8, you can set your graphics settings. Let's turn ours all the way up. Okay. So there's a difference. Okay. Graphics default. I'm gonna put that in. I don't really care that much for it. Okay. Let's see here, terrain. So we go to default. Here, maximum. Turn everything up here. Okay, so you see all the grass. Normally if you had like trees and buildings and stuff, all the detail would be shown. Alright. So see, we go back to default, minimum, and shows nothing hardly. Alright. Okay, audio. These are also command keys that you can use like in screen here. So go to Alt S, you can adjust your master volume in game here. Okay. Like if you're playing, I don't know, if you're on TeamSpeak, playing multiplayer, and all you hear is the tank over the people who's trying to talk to you, well, you probably want to turn it down, okay? You can select your positions from here. Okay, your view. So you can, this will only happen in your test phase. It won't happen in multiplayer unless I think the vehicle is not crewable. Okay. Formation, if I had a platoon here, I can adjust their formations. I use this a lot during multiplayer. So multiplayer, I'd be coming through and somebody say, hey man, you know, can you set us to this? I'll just close formation and column, and it will set my platoon to column. Alright, vehicle, you can pop smoke. I'm sorry, button up, pop smoke, reload all. Alright. Oops. Okay, your fire control modes right here. If you had a platoon, you can tell them to hold fire, return fire only, engines off. Alright. Lovely sound. Alright, here we go. Then you can select your weapons here. So that's our main gun. Alright, so call for fire. If we had support, we can use it here. And we could, I think you can actually type in the grid. Hang on. 0633. Okay, 066. So let's say 0666. Whatever that was, 0555. Okay. And then you have your grid coordinate here, so and whatever ammo that you want to type around that you want to use, which I don't have none in the mission you could use, and then how many tubes you want to use, you can use, and then send, and it will go. Okay, to wherever that grid is. Oh, you just right click here and call new arty call. Okay.
Roger.
Graphics, you can go here, you can send all kinds of graphics. Alright, we want to secure here. We can move it wherever we want. Secure here, change the color. Purple, whatever, orange. And then style, we make it dotted, dash, solid, and then thick. Get thick or thinner, whatever. If the text, some of them will come with the, you can put text in it. For some reason, some don't. Okay, but you can do the text. You can rotate it however you want. Style the text. Okay, flip it, stuff like that. Now, if it's a multiplayer and you did this, nobody would see it except for you. Then you would have to send to all. Okay, and when you send to all, it'll send it to all your friends. Okay, and then they see your graphic update. Okay. Alright, you get a new reference point here. You can call this for arty or, target reference points, whatever. Waypoint here. You put waypoint here. Okay, and then you can just route yourself to it. Okay, different tactics, whatever. Okay. Alright. You can change your formation during the route. That's your speed. Then you click here. Yeah. You can change your formation if I had a platoon. So you got fire control modes, engagement ranges. You can have your smoke generator on. The tank has it. Your speed, your actual speed. Okay. You can attach to. All right. New route. If you wanted to say, okay, I don't want to go to that route, so you go to that route. Or that waypoint, excuse me, to change to it. Okay. This is just for editing, like during your test. So you wouldn't see this during the game. So I can cause damage to my tank. Okay. Let's see here. Call for fire. We did that one. Lines of fire. Okay. You can see like everybody's lines of fire. BP sectors of fire, weather. Okay, I guess during the test phase you can test your weather, but you want to do that like in single player or multiplayer, you can be able to see that. Alright, the test phase you have your actual icons, your vehicle icons, so you can see the enemy. Okay. Triggers, alright. Mission debugger, you can actually debug the mission. Progress saved. Alright. So we get out of here. Okay. We quit. Oh, I want to save it. Alright, so you can map your keys like that, see what all your keys, how you want to do it to your joystick or your keyboard. You can change all your keys if needed. I would suggest doing it this way when you're in the vehicle. Whenever some of the menus and stuff like that. Just things to be aware of. Now we're gonna go over to the menus that when you're placing vehicles on the mission editing vehicles. Okay. Kit mask. Oh, it says everybody's sick around her. Jeez. Alright, so right here, okay, we have menus. You have new waypoint, reference point. You could do a fast cam priority panel. You have graphics. That's during game. Okay, text. You can actually put text here. New artillery calls. You can put plotted artillery or something like that. Okay, new obstacle. You can put different obstacles here. Concertina wire, dragon teeth, steel beams, abatis. Okay, IEDs. This is where all your, you can do strikes and stuff like that. See, 2,000-pound bombs and stuff. So you got to set a condition to that. So we can actually do one here. Set condition, trigger one. I'm just going to use trigger one. That's set. Okay, wait. Let's see. And we want to wait like 4 seconds before it blows. Before it goes boom. Okay, so see, it's right there. All right. Um, so we can get a platoon together here. So we go to new unit. You can select all your tanks. All right. We can do the leopard. Okay. So we'll do the leopard 285 A2DK, which has the camo net on it. Okay. We'll set here. Set our tactics to stay because we want our units to stay. Formation to line. We'll keep them close. Fire control. We can tell them to hold fire. Okay. Active protect. During each unit, you can have them. You can change their ammunition and stuff like that. So we go here, and we can set their ammunition. So you have main gun ammunition 1, ammo 1. Okay, it's normally Sabo. Okay, ammunition 2. It's normally a heat. Okay, ammunition 3 is normally a heat, and ammunition 4 is like a, another round, whatever. Some of them are different. Like, I know with the CV90s, you can set different, your ammunitions to the same round or something like that. It just depends on I think the country and stuff like that. So, you can select whatever ammunition you want, and if you don't know what they are, or you have no idea what the values are, or Installbase or whatever it is, you just go to the wiki. Um, I don't fucking care about update. Right here. You go to ammunition data, and here you go. You go down to that 120, and I'm just going too fast. There it is. So here it is, DM53, L44, then L55 if you're using a tank net, L55. Okay, so it gives all the values around RHA and stuff like that. So range and velocity, okay, and date. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, we want the smoke, we want the multispectral smoke, Um, yeah, I guess we'll take the grenades there. Grenades here. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it the same. Alright, hit OK. We can arm this with the APS. Yep. Mine plow. Have it carry concertina wire. That's fine. And I think we need troops for that anyways. So divide, and we'll give the 2 unit a mine plow. Alright, we'll reattach. Okay, so the vehicle has a mine plow. Alright, so for the SEP, we'll delete this. We'll do a platoon of SEPs. Yep. We'll put them on stay. Formation line. Spaceship close. Fire control. Yeah, that's fine. Ammunition. Okay, that sounds good. That's fine. Alright, don't want to change it. Status owner. We'll keep it. Oh, no, we're fine. I don't want to give it a plow. Optional weapon sight view. We'll use the reflex. No, use the Spectre sight. Yeah, we'll give it APS. And owner status, enemy position. No, we don't want to use none of that. We can change the name of the unit here. Okay. Now Let's see, we'll go here. And, well, first we'll go here. We're going to put in an event. We'll put red enemy, red enemy spawn. Damn it. Spawn. I'm going to put trigger 2, set 1, 2. Hit OK. I'm going to put here, we're going to go to our trigger, trigger 2. We'll name it enemy spawn. And spawn. Hit OK. Now it should be there. And let's check our event. Enemy spawn, so it did. Okay, so we want to be ready when we hit that trigger. We get 4 seconds. Alright. So here, we're going to go here. See how far out do we want this target. So let's say we'll do this. We'll draw a line here. Okay, we'll make it visible to, and this is part of mission making, you know, that you can make here. So this is where our friendlies are. Probably go out here, maybe, I don't know, right here. So we'll put a just a platoon of T90, T80, T90s. We'll do 6. Somebody hacked it. Do 6. Boom. Boom. Line. Wide. Or normal. That's fine. We'll keep the default ammunition. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. We'll give them an APS. I think I already did. Yep. That's going to save us a lot during this one. So here. Alright. It's going to be a shooting fest when that trigger is activated. We'll see what happens. Alright. So IED is here. I want to put a mark here. I'll just put a rectangle. That way I know where it's at during mission. It should show it anyways, but just in case it doesn't. But it should show the IED mark. But, alright, let's see here. It's about a kilometer out, huh? We'll move that. Let's move it. I don't want it to kill us though. Okay. So we'll go to test. Yes. I'm going to get my joystick out for this one because I want to shoot some targets. So, and this went from, you know, key familiarization to just messing around with still beasts and some of the you know, stuff of what you can do. Still beast it's got a lot of good options that you can do. It's very cool. It's just sometimes it can be a learning curve, which is okay, but it's very good. You can create like great missions, you know, and stuff like that. There we go. I'm gonna put this away. I don't really need it right now. After it loads, I'll resize it. Okay, let's resize here. Yep. Okay. As you see, it has the blue ammunition here and the red ammunition here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into it here. Where's our tanks? Tanks are here. Start out with the leopards. There's the wire. Oh, I forgot to put spawn as not hid. Uh-oh. We'll fix that. That's not good. Alright, so we found an error in the mission, and this is why. So we have an error here that we didn't want to happen like that. Okay, so what happened is I forgot to add the trigger to the enemy tanks. Okay, got in a hurry, and sure enough. Alright, which happens in mission making. You have the errors, so you be like, oh, well, I didn't want that to happen. So you go back and you change it. Come on. And if you're wondering, the sounds are different. I have Apocalypse's sound mods, which are very good here. And Daskel's Abrams mods. So you go here. Wrong one. I don't have any mods in there. Not anymore. And there you go. You have the RD and stuff like that. Alright, so what I screwed up here is I left red active here. So we want to make him spawn. Spawn if blue event enemy respawn is true. We hit yes. So now if I hit the trigger enemy spawn, it will spawn them enemy. Okay, so that's okay, we fixed it. Now we shouldn't see them until I hit that trigger. And back there I was missing, I had bad lasers. So that's okay. Come on. Alright, now we shouldn't have contact to start with. And we don't. Alright, so we got our platoon of tanks here. Do with the Abrams. And I put that 50 sight on. Let's see. There it is. Okay. So we're over here. Remember the formations? So you go to platoon formation. You can go column. And you should start column. You go to line. As you see, they're starting to get into the line. Okay. Maps updating. See? Here they come. Alright, so we're going to make this. We're going to go here. Everybody can watch the big boom. Alright. Should be about right here. See where it's a record stop. Should be stopping soon.
We're at our checkpoint.
Yep, there they are. So everybody's in place here. And here we go for the big boom. Alright, so it will be trigger. Remember, trigger shift 1. Trigger 1. So shift 1. Trigger 1 set. And there we go. There it is. Alright, let's go check it out. There's the mark. And there it is. Ouch. Yep, there it is. So let's get these guys ready. Put these guys on hold. Or stay, excuse me. Alright, we're gonna speed things up here. Yep.
1-1. We're at that checkpoint.
Alright, here we go. Do some gunning here. Shift 2, trigger 2, and spawn is set, and they're just gonna pop out right there. Shit.
Gunner, Sabo, tank,
Here
fire.
they come.
Target.
Ooh.
Fire.
Pretty close to this.
Tank.
Ooh, nice. Very nice. Yep. I think that's it. Oh, that's all of them. Man. And there we go. Let's see here. Let's watch the AR to that. Events. A little slow here. Ouch. Yep. Yeah. You guys died really quick. Ooh, one actually got hit. Oops. Wrong button. Ooh. Nice. One got through. Ouch. Yep, one got through. Interesting. Save the AR. Alright, well, that's just a little familiarization with Stubbies and having some fun with it. So you can do things like this. You can create your own, little test scenarios and just fool around with the options. You know, like IED options, getting your controls down. You can actually make the tanks blind, the enemy tanks, and when you make them blind, you can use them as target practice and practice your tracking or whatever you have to do. Could do that. Whatever you would like to do, Um, Let's see, we'll do that one real quick. That'll be it after I do this. Okay, so we'll set up for the, I want to make a real big one real quick too. Then we'll do it. Here, make a huge IED. Second. Um, just a ridiculous size one. Obstacle. I want that. Yeah, 10. Yeah. Set condition. Trigger 1 is set. 2. Yes. A ridiculous size. Big boom. Okay. So now what I want to do is just make a single tank. And we'll use CO alpha. Okay. CO alpha. Actually, I just use a leopard. We'll use a leopard on this one. We'll use, I don't know shit. We'll use an M1A1. Fuck it. Okay, M1A1. Alright, so now we want to, besides this IED deal, we want to track our targets and engage them. So first we'll make ourselves blind because we want to practice. So we're blind now. And then we want to label our position. So custom line. Send other parties. Alright, now we're going to go to red. Delete that line, that's the old one. We want this guy to disappear. Okay. Now we want to practice tracking at 1,000 meters. So we want to put a platoon of T90s here. We'll do 4. Okay. We want to divide them. Divide. Divide. 1, 2, 3, and we'll go 3.5. Okay. We want to make these guys blind. Blind. Alright. And we want them just to go back and forth. So we have a waypoint here. And then we will go, we'll go march. March here. And then march back. And there we go. So we'll do this. March there. I think you can copy this. Yep. Nope. Copy another time. There it goes. Alright. So there you go. So now we want to make him a little faster. Or they'd be offset a little slower. And those two can stay because once one dies, the other one's going to offset anyways. Alright, so we got that. So I want this IUD to hit him. So let's put this sucker right over here. Alright, so there we go. We're going to test. Yes. there's our targets. Should be moving. Yep. Right there. Probably pop smoke once he gets lased. Yeah. So, okay. Anyways. So we wanted to watch our big boom. It's on. Alright, here we go. 1v2 boys. Watch range repair. That's what it does. So let's get a little closer here. Alright, I guess that may be close enough. Oh, that wasn't that bad. It's supposed to be 10 rounds. See that big hole in there. Pretty damn deep, I think. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back here to our line. Let's speed up here. Seat on the targets now. This one is just turning around. Got another one over here. There he is. There's the 1,000-meter guy. He's probably gonna turn around soon. Alright. Lays, track, lays. Target. Get short. Target. Target. Okay. So there's the other guy. There's one right there. What's his range? 2,000. Oh, top smoke on me. So let's see, there he is. Maybe. Target. Over. On the way. Target. Alright, let's try to find these other guys here. See them. There he is, way the hell out there. Smoking it. On the way. Target. Can't tell these. Yeah, it's still moving. Probably short. Oh, hit. Target, got him. Since this guy moving. There he is. Trying to hit him today. Let's see, I can't tell if I hit him or not. Target. Alright, I think I killed them all, maybe. Yeah, 4 of them. Alright, so we'll quit. We'll see how we shot. Not bad. I missed one. Okay, so I did miss one. Alright, let's see here. Here we go. Yeah, big IED went off. Okay. Hit, hit, and hit. Hit, and hit. Okay, yeah. And the red hit. And now it's a good one. What range was this one? Okay. So you can set up a scenario like this and practice your shooting. Okay. And you can um, reload yourself or have these guys spawn in with triggers, if you want more targets to shoot at. So you definitely got different opinions and stuff like that, or options of what you can do. Okay. So, and that's it. That concludes the video. What I recommend is use this to set up your controls of how you want to maneuver each vehicle. You can put them on the map here, each one, and you can hop to it, and you can use your little cheat keyboard there and map your controls. Okay, you can do it during game here. When the tank's running, you just go up to controls, and then you can search whatever you want to use and map it. Okay. And then after that, you can set up your own little target practice for tracking or whatever you want to do. Um, okay. So you can set up different scenarios, whatever. Tutorials are really important. So I would suggest going through those first. Probably shooting a gunnery or two on the gunnery range. That helps. I mean, even though they're all moving targets, it can help with your tracking and things like that. Um, so these two, let's say action and take range, are pretty good. So you do the tutorials. All right. Um, still besides the default missions right here. Okay. When you start getting more into still base, you can have your own custom missions. Okay. Um, I got a lot of them, so let's see how many do I have. I don't know. Over 2,000, I think, last time I counted. I can't remember, but there's quite a bit. Let's back up. Um, let's see. Yeah, I need to delete that. I don't even mess with that stuff anymore. Back up, back up, back up. So here we go. All missions. Select all. I mean, yeah, over 2,000. So, yep, got quite a bit of them. Um, so these are the ones I just had pulled to my documents folder. So, um, and the user, you can do this on multiplayer. So when you go into multiplayer, you can change your call sign right here. You just gotta look for the host IP right here, and once he has his host up like this, you just hit go, and then you can connect to him. Okay, whatever whatever mission y'all decide to do. All right, so that's it. All right, thank you for watching.